Yeah, yeah, ay, ay,
Hey guys, it's your girl.
It's your girl.
Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to the podcast. This is your girl Karina. Today things are gonna be a little different. Try to keep it interesting. We are back again with Denice and Sergio.
What's poppin', bitches?
and and this time it's we're going to bring you into our podcast. So we're gonna, I guess, get to know us as Jonathan and Karina. And Sergio and Denise will be asking us questions, so y'all get to know us a little bit better as well. So go ahead.
All right, guys, I'll go first. I have a really, really good question for you.
Okay.
What shaped you to be the person you are today?
As individuals or as a couple or
As individual.
as individuals?
Like, I know I'm pretty sure you've been through some shit. I know you've been through some good times, through some bad times. But what makes you your own person? What makes you you?
Are you talking about like when we're holding on to ourselves, like that piece of us that was before anything, like what makes us ourselves?
Yeah. Before you even met all of us.
Having to grow up fast. Like I didn't have time to like goof around. Like I always had to be like, this is what I gotta do, this is what I have to get done in a certain amount of time. So like I feel like sometimes I'm too strict on certain stuff that I don't let myself have fun. And I feel like what made me that it's like the shit that I went through when I was younger. Mm-hmm. So that's made me to a certain point who I am now. I did change a little bit when I got with Jonathan. And what made me change in that aspect is like he showed me that like I can't constantly be stressing about life because it's life. Mm-hmm. So it's like I've learned to kind of let loose in a lot of situations and just like sit back and be like, fuck it. And it's like smoke me a blunt. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like back in the day I was constantly stressing. And like it affected my health and like my mental health. So it's just like, so yeah, like I think I'm a more chiller, calmer person now and less angry. Like I still pop off fast, but like I'm still less of an angry person
compared to back then.
Yeah, and it's honestly because Jonathan showed me how to be patient. Like, because
ain't you something, Jonathan?
By the way, I'm Jonathan, the deep voice that you're hearing right now.
Oh yeah, it's my boyfriend. Oh God. He's the one that makes it happen. So if there's certain things that you can't understand or whatever, then you gotta go yell at Jonathan. Oh, okay. I'm just playing.
Bro, honestly, he's usually the most responsible one out of all of us. Yeah. He's the one who takes care of us, bro. Hell
yeah. Whenever I don't want to be the mom of the group, Jonathan steps it up. It takes care of everybody. Yeah. He makes sure that Seth has a blanket. He makes sure that Denise has a throw bucket. He makes sure that I don't get stuck in the toilet.
He's always the DD, and we always get too fucked up to drive anywhere.
Shout out to my man.
That's how we love him, though. We love him because he's a good person, bro.
Hell yeah, we all be in jail right now.
To be honest, if you really think about it, dang. Yeah, I really just thought about it.
It just hit you right now.
Yeah, I'm on a damn.
Like, dang, I should have been in jail. I should have been in jail for like 3 years by now.
3, 10, shit.
10 years? Yeah, what the hell? Okay. So what about you? You haven't answered it.
Oh, what was the question?
Oh my God.
Wait, it was like
what shaped you to be the individual you are today?
What shaped me?
Yeah.
Her. She shaped me to be
before us.
Oh, I was like, okay.
So what thing shaped me in the past?
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
That was the flinch.
Let me see. Because like a big part of my life is video games. Like that's one thing. But something that really pushed me is Life really, like everything that happens to me, like I have to like learn from it. Like I have to learn if like I got like a bunch of credit cards and I have like a bunch of debt now. Now I'm like learning like, okay, so I shouldn't be doing that no more. So I can just pay it off. But,
that cracks me up. Sometimes I catch him talking like me, and I'm just like, "What?"
He's starting to become more ghetto because of you.
Fuck you.
Okay, but continue. Sorry about that.
You're fine. But yeah, definitely like life in general, like just life events happening, coming of age type shit, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
And how does she shape you?
man, she made me grow up. I have to wash dishes now. I have to sweep the floor.
That's a part of growing up.
I have to do all this adult shit.
So you never done it before until you got where?
Yeah, I was terrible. Like even when I was in college, like my whole apartment was messy to the point that when I couldn't, like when it starts to irritate me, then I'll clean up absolutely everything.
But you'll leave it until
Until it gets
bad,
dirty again,
yeah.
and then
Yeah. Later.
yeah.
Honestly, and like, me answering that question, he took a big hit and now he's choking. Oh Lord, this man asked.
I was not expecting that. I think I took a.
No, you literally asked. Oh no, you almost did.
I took a bigger hit than I was supposed to. Bitch, I almost died.
You left all the stuff.
I could tell.
Sorry about that, guys. I heard me coughing in the background.
Me personally, like not trying to sound cocky or anything. Like honestly, I feel like I've shaped him into becoming himself.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know. Like I feel like being with me, he has gotten to explore different things that he hasn't been able to, or for whatever reason, just never really did. And he's found himself like, I like this, I like that. You know, like I don't know. Like I feel like I've opened another door for him to like in a different world, like he has for me. You know what I mean?
To me, it's like, well, yeah, a different world as in being more responsible. That did help. You know, being responsible does like push me farther in life than being irresponsible.
Well, I wasn't talking in that matter. What I was talking about
I was
is
just
like,
telling you like my point of view about it.
oh, okay. Well, okay, yeah. Okay. Well, the way that I was trying to say, like, for example, like you in the beginning of a relationship, he really didn't like to go out to eat in public because he gets really like anxious with crowds, so we will always have to get to like to go orders, you know. But he knew that I like eating at a restaurant, so he found a way to manage to be able to do that, and now we do it more often than what we used to. You know what I mean? And I think that's pretty cool.
I don't know why that happens to me. Like I get so nervous when I get in there. Now it's better. Just because I can get in there, I can stay in there for like an hour, but then after an hour, then I start getting anxious and I start getting nauseous for some reason. I don't know where that came from in my life, but maybe because
I feel it.
Like it's weird and uncomfortable.
It is.
We all have our things though, so.
Yeah.
Okay. So, how long have you been dating? Like 3-4 years?
3-4 years. It
Like
feels
10
like it.
Like 10 years now.
We'll be 3 years in July 9th.
Alright. So, I know that y'all used to be friends, like, at first, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the first day that you guys, like, were friends, you know, like, the first day that y'all met, did y'all, like, think that y'all were gonna, like, be this serious?
Negative. No.
Okay, so what did you
That was
think?
a hardcore no.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, so the way, me and Jonathan actually didn't physically, like, 3D meet, like in real life. I was trying to be funny.
3D.
I guess everybody got stuck on that.
No, I got it after you said that.
until like I don't even know how long, but I first met him through another friend. They used to play like PlayStation together, and if I'm not mistaken, like FaceTime and all that stuff. So every time I will go over to their house, they will be like talking or playing. So eventually I was like, oh hey, just like hey, and then I don't know if I'm the one that told him to add me or if we just added each other on Snapchat and then we just started a streak. And then we just kind of like, oh, what are you doing? But at that time, I was in a relationship and he was in a relationship, but we were just like dead as just friends. Like, there was really no flirting. There was really no like, we were like literally just friends. Sometimes I'll be arguing with that person I was with, and I will tell him, I was like, man, this fucking fucker, like, you know what I mean? And then sometimes whenever he would be having problems with girls, like, man, what should I do? Like, it was literally like a dead ass just friendship. And I don't know how long we did that for, honestly. I don't remember. Do you remember how long we did that for? Where it was just kind of like Snapchat that we would talk?
It was like during the summer. Because I remember when that did happen, I was still at my mom's house in my room playing Rocket League. I remember that. and you were in the room with that same person. And then they were like, oh, look at her face. And I was like, nice. And then,
Yeah, I was like, hi, who's that? It was more like whenever we're FaceTiming and your mom's like, who's that? I'm like, oh, it's Karina. It was a type of shit. It was, and they were always like, they talked on the phone a lot. So that's kind of what like a friendship group. But I don't know for how long our friendship was like digital until we actually met one day. And we met, and I remember that one day I was so nervous, like, when I actually met him. Because it was the first time actually seeing him. Like, I saw him through pictures, so I knew that's how he actually looked, because of Snapchat. But it was like... but I don't know, like, how it was actually going to be. So I remember getting, like, super high. Like, I just kept smoking until I didn't feel nervous. But then the moment he said I'm up the street, I got, like, so sober, and I'm like, fuck, I need more weed. Like, and I was so, like, I was really nervous. I was super, super nervous. But literally, as the day was going, I was just like, I don't even know why I was even nervous. Like, it was literally, at least for me, it was literally like, I've been knowing him, like, physically all this time. Like, we were just talking, and it was just pretty cool. It was pretty cool. When we met, though, we were single. Like, when we actually decided to physically meet.
I think it's been like 5 months, like, a period of being on the phone and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, like, our friendship escalated because, like, we kind of broke up with our significant other around the same time. So it's like, we will be on the phone, like, just talking, and it escalated for, like, hours. So it kind of became, like, we were, like, kind of, like, really, really close friends. And then we physically met each other, and we were, like, by this time he was back at school. Because I remember your dad went and got you that weekend. Yeah, the day that we met, your dad went and got you that weekend. Your dad wanted you to come help him with something. So he went and got you were going to stay the weekend. So we hanged out that whole weekend. He was whipping his mom's minivan. I texted him. I was like, what are you picking me up in? And he was like, he said a van. And I just busted out laughing. I was like, bro, I ain't never been in a van. Well, like, I have, but, like, not the type of minivan that his mom's has. Like, I was on, like, in the big square ones, like them traveling ones con los pinches cortinas and shit. Like, that's the one. We had a blue one. Like,
a white one. Yeah. Like, it had the cortinas, and you had the little plug-in for the little DVD.
Yeah. See, no, I actually had a TV in the middle, like an actual TV. Yeah, it was pretty cool. And, like, the back row will turn into, like, a queen size bed. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I've never heard of it.
When you
said that,
it was Ford,
like,
right?
it was Ford.
I believe so. It's a really old school vans, like, really, really old school.
And it had the double doors, right?
Yeah, the double doors in the back. Have you ever? And they have curtains in the little windows. And it's like all square box. Okay, it's like it's literally like a rectangle.
Yeah. Like a lot of space. That's really roomish, actually.
It really is.
Dude,
everything's like carpet. Even that's what we had one. We had like a bluish green one. But he has like an actual like his mom has like a newer minivan with like the sliding doors and stuff, you know, that type of shit.
Yeah.
And I just thought it was funny, but it's just like I don't know, it was pretty cool. But
I thought the van was cool.
yeah, it was funny. It was funny.
Nice first impression.
Yeah. I did ask him like after a while. I was like, "What did you think when you first saw me?" Tell the world.
Slow.
Right? He's just looking at me.
I was like, dang, she thick. Now I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Jonathan, what the
Someone
fuck?
excited the fuck.
Yeah, I was like, those are impressive eyebrows.
Oh, my eyebrows.
Shit. Famous eyebrows.
Yeah, my eyebrows do make a statement. Yeah. I couldn't really look at him because I was high. So every time I looked at him, I would smile. And I was like, bitch, stop smiling. Because I'm nervous.
Yeah.
I was nervous. So, you know, I'm always like smiling.
Yeah.
Do you need to blow it out? Clean it out? Oh. What, did that answer your question?
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, what was your question?
Is it my turn to answer?
I know, we just got to talking.
Oh, the first feeling of...
Like the first day y'all met.
Yeah.
Okay, so physically met, I was just super
You
nervous.
told like a whole story.
I know. I'm
I forgot what the question was.
sorry, my bad. You know, I like to tell stories.
Wait,
But-
so you said it's my turn, right?
To answer, right?
Yeah.
Did you answer?
I thought I answered with my answer. Yeah, I did answer.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Alright. Okay, my question. I'm next. Okay. What is your ideal dream vacation?
Oh, we were talking about that earlier
Bro, I was gonna
today.
say, I'm like, whether y'all
At
talked about it or y'all
Chili's.
haven't, like...
We were talking about it when we went to Chili's earlier today. We were playing with the kiosk or whatever it's called. And they had a couple game. And one of them said something about vacation. And I had picked Tropical Island, I believe, or something like that. And Jonathan had, what did you pick? Something land?
Man,
Graceland?
Some type of Graceland. Like, when I saw that, I was thinking more of like a historical place that has meaning to it from like centuries ago. You know what I mean?
And when he was saying that, I don't know why the first thing that popped in my mind was Greek.
Right?
I would like to go to
The
Greece.
first thing that popped in my mind was like Europe.
I would like to go to Europe. So I guess it would be something like that. Like something like really like out of the world or something like that. Something that has a lot of history in it.
Well,
I think it would be really
like,
cool.
A lot of different places have a lot of different
Yeah.
Like, shit, you got different things.
Like I still want to go, even if like we end up going to Europe for whatever reason. Like I still want to go to Greek. Like, I want to go to Greek.
What part of Greece?
I don't.
There's like,
a lot. It's a
Yeah,
lot.
there's a
Greece
lot.
is big.
I don't even
There's-
know.
wait,
Like
man,
I don't
forgot
think I
that.
have anything specific. I just want to go. Like
Athens. That's a place called Athens. I think that's a city.
I just want to go. You want me to tell you why? It's some bullshit I think también.
Because of the Greek mythology gods and shit.
No.
Those are cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I really like a lot of like that stuff. Like,
I want to
Yeah, me
go because of the sisterhood and the traveling pants. You know how one of them went to Greece?
who?
The sisterhood and the traveling pants?
No, I've never heard of it.
I know one of my listeners do, and they're gonna be like, "Yes, bitch, I know what you're talking about." So fuck y'all. It's this movie. I'm not gonna explain this movie. I'm not gonna explain it, but it's this movie, and it's a 4 girls, and they go to like. I'm not gonna explain the movie, and I'm explaining it. And they all. It's like in the summer, and it's the first summer where they're not gonna spend it together because they all kind of went away. And one of the girls had to go with her grandparents to Greece, and just the part that they showed in that movie, it was like beautiful, and it's like I want to go there, but I don't even know what part it was. So I don't know, but that's literally the only reason why I want to go there. But I think it's beautiful. Like the shit that I saw was beautiful. That's literally why I want to go.
What about you, Jonathan?
You said Europe.
Oh yeah.
Always do
I'm
that.
sorry,
That's like your
guys.
second
I'm
time.
sorry, guys. I'm
That's why I
pretty
was
high.
getting confused. Okay. So let's say you're introducing each other to somebody else. Like, what are some basic facts, or like something that would let that person know, like, get to know a little bit about each other? You know.
So
So kind of like if we came in with a little like list, like a little preview.
Yeah.
So we're explaining
each other, yeah.
To somebody new.
To somebody else, yeah.
Okay, so some pretty much like if like, oh, how's your like who's your girl?
Like how like
who's Karina?
It's like an interview, but through another person.
Yeah. Shit. Let me think. Okay, you go first.
Wow.
You go first.
Well, I would be funny like out the gate. I'll be like, man, she's really funny. She's Mexican, you know. She knows how to cook. You know what I mean? All that good shit.
Wifey material.
Wifey material. You know.
Don't be helping him.
Ponte lista, güey.
Right.
Yeah, I'll be like all that stuff, and I don't know what else I would say. If they like ask a question or like going more in detail about it, then yeah, I'll be like, "Oh, how's she funny?" I'll be like, "Well, she thinks she's funny, so I laugh at her thinking that she's funny."
First of all, fuck you. I am funny.
Oh my
I'm gonna beat your ass.
We all looked at each other like.
Okay, now my turn. I don't even know. I'm gonna have to sit here and pretend like I don't know what I'm gonna say because I say the same thing every time I talk about Jonathan. Jonathan is the black boy. Well, a black man.
Black boy.
He's a black man, but he is white. That's all I say.
I don't know about that white part.
Like literally, and like it bothers me. Oh, sorry for bringing it on the table. It bothers me because a lot of people have labeled him like your regular hood man, and it bothers me because Jonathan is not like it because you're black. That's what like literally, and like it bothers me because people like no, it's not no big secret. My mama knows I'm a big ass pothead, and just because I am with a black man, don't automatically think that he smokes weed. Bitch, no, this man don't even smoke cigarettes. Like, well, not anymore. But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that shit low-key bothers me. Like, oh, he don't smoke? Because I've gotten it one time. Like, this girl on Snapchat was like, because for whatever reason, she had asked me, why did I never post my man, like, smoking with me, but I posted everybody else? And I was just like, bitch, what? Like, what is it? Yeah, like, what is it to you? And she was like, well, you're like the only female that I like, that she has seen that she doesn't post a picture or video of smoking with her man. And I was like, bitch, because my man doesn't smoke. And she dead ass said, but he's black.
No way.
Yes.
Oh my
like,
God.
dead ass. And I told Jonathan about it.
Yeah.
Like, I got so upset. And I was like, what does that have to fucking do with anything?
That's some racist.
And like,
that is racist shit.
and like that's the first thing I automatically say when people ask me about him. I was like, he's black, but he's low-key white. And I was like, he doesn't do drugs, so no, he doesn't smoke. And I was just like, and he's smart. Like, that man is book smart, but he just act like he's stupid. Like, like this podcast shit. It ain't happening because of us, because, bitch, we probably wouldn't even have one episode out. We were still trying to figure out how to make it sound good. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, he's not, I always say he's not your typical black man. Like, I always say that. And, like, and I say it not to be, like, messed up or not to throw slugs to anybody, but it's saddened that everybody believes just because you're a certain race, you're just like everybody else. Like, no. My man is not, and I always let it be known. My man is not your typical black man.
He's really techie. Like, you really are.
Yeah, I like to.
He's my nerd.
He's every time an update comes out, like I read what's in the update, and I'm like, "Ooh, that's cool." Oh, and I like all 8 pages.
I'm not allowed to build anything or play any game until he reads the instructions.
Yeah.
So I know that if we go to Target, because it's usually where we buy all our games, and we fucking get a game, I know we're not about to play it till probably like an hour later, so I just chill till that hour. Yeah.
I'm dead.
He already from. So that's how we
Yeah.
will introduce.
Yeah, every
Like
time you say a question, like we both answer, like we bounce off each other.
mine's just longer.
Yeah.
He's just like simple. So it's like, wait, what did he say? Okay, who's next?
Okay, what makes you a good partner?
Wait, so we're
Like what?
so I'm saying,
what,
man, I'm a good partner because it's like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like, what do you
What
think?
do you think?
What,
makes
what,
you a good
yeah,
partner?
personally.
I'm level-headed. I have I'm really temperate.
That's cool, my dude.
¿Qué dijo?
What's another word for it? Like having like
see that?
like a long fuse, like
Oh,
like
he's patient.
oh yeah, patient. Yeah, I forgot that word.
Yeah, I'm surprised because you agree.
Oh my God.
Bitch. Man, yeah. Can't even
You can't even get mad.
It's like I'm mad, but he's right, so I can't say nothing. Like,
Oh, come on.
no, it is true.
I
Like,
know.
it is true.
I do help out. Like I think I'm good. Also because like I'm really good with technology, and you are challenged with technology.
No, this man did it. No, this man did it.
I mean, they did put the whole TV up there for you.
Technically, that was Jonathan's TV.
Well, okay.
Okay.
What happened yesterday?
What happened
fixed
yesterday?
everything. It was
Oh,
it's just with the tablet.
yeah, this shit was
that's
tripping.
No,
Okay,
what happened?
so me and Denise, we got I got high as hell. Denise was just like chilling. Well, she got a little drunk, but I was trying to play. I'm old. Okay, I'm old. I like bingo. Okay, so I physically bought a tablet just to play bingo. Okay, so I don't know. Okay, first of all, the internet wasn't working. I had turned it off, turned it back on, refreshed it, and it was telling me it was connected, but it was saying like no internet. And I was like, so my bingo wouldn't load because it needed internet. And I'm just like, man. So I called Jonathan from the room. He came. He literally like he looked. He walked away for a little bit, came back, and then he fixed it. And I was just like, what's wrong with it? He's like, nothing. There was nothing wrong with it. And I'm just like.
I just got that magic touch.
Like, I was there like, what the fuck? Like, I was struggling for like a good 2 minutes. So anyways, so he's walking away and I was like, wait, my bingo is not working yet. And I pushed retry like 5 times, okay? And it still kept telling me to check my network. And I'm just like, he said it was fixed. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like, wait, it's still not working. So he literally walks over there, touches the screen once, and he's like, it's loading. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, it's just shit like that. I'm not fucking challenged. I don't have the patience. If I wanted to work now, I wanted to work now. And I don't have the patience to sit here and try to like, oh, let me try it this way. That's where he comes in and fixes it. Not that I'm challenged. I'm just impatient. Rude.
You just called me a short black man.
What?
No,
Bro,
man.
you do this every time. You say we say something, but we don't.
For real? Yes!
Like with me, you're like, did you just call me black? I'm like, I didn't even mention
It's
anything.
because I'm trying to be funny.
I know. Bro, like, what the fuck, bro?
I was like, when did I say that? For it got me
For real,
thinking, it's like, damn, I'm that high. Like,
Oh god.
okay, so are you done answering your question?
Yeah. You spun my answer into a story.
For real.
Because you told me, you said, look what happened yesterday. And then they asked me, so what was I supposed to do?
Tell me a story.
Ignore our guest?
Yes.
Okay, so me, I don't know.
What was the question?
What do I believe makes me a good
Oh,
partner?
okay.
And I don't know. Like, I don't know. I really don't know. I tell him this all the time. Sometimes I say it like playing. Sometimes I say it like seriously. Like, I don't know why he's with me. Like, I get angry fast. I want shit to be done when I want it to be done. I zero patience. Like, that's literally my biggest thing. I have no patience. But when it comes to him, I have all the patience, and that shit drives me crazy.
No, it's good. That's why I don't die.
But I don't know. And I tell him sometimes, like, I don't know why you with me, bro. Like, I'm.
I really think is like from my point of view, you're good because you know first you know what you want. You know what you want
Everybody says
when, like when you want it,
You know what
and so
to
you
do.
know how to execute all that all at the same time within like a certain time frame, and do like 8 other things at one time. I can barely do one thing at one time.
You keep that shit organized, basically.
Keep it simple.
Okay.
Karina.
Sorry.
So like in the past, what is one happy moment that you can think of right now together? Something y'all did, you know.
Man, I got no happy. No, I'm just kidding. Do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
Say
the first thing that you
say
can
it
think
again.
of.
Say it again.
Something that y'all did that you were really happy doing that.
That's not what you had.
Yes.
Doing
Something.
Doing what?
What's one
Doing
happy
what?
moment from
The
past
nasty.
I
That's
know
funny.
that you can think of right now?
What?
You said what's one happy moment from the past that you could think
It's
of right
literally the
now?
same thing. Like
I like
Memory that
whenever. Oh, sorry.
a memory that you can remember that you were really happy, while you were together.
Like I remember. Well, we still need to do this, but we went do this again because we did it before. We went to a park in Duncanville.
Oh, we
Well,
took
yeah,
the ones.
yeah, you
We
went.
took the nice ones.
Yeah.
That's literally our park. That's how far it is.
Yeah, like I was just driving randomly. I was like, let's just go, and then I just went somewhere.
Yeah.
And then
He
I found
literally
a park.
turned and
Nice.
yeah,
I like that. That park was pretty too.
yeah.
It's the one with the ducks.
Yeah.
Oh, I have pictures from that
Yeah,
day.
it's a pretty park. It really is.
Yeah, like that's one happy moment.
Yeah. Me, a happy. I don't have nothing.
Oh, okay.
Let me see. Man, it's crazy because nothing comes in. Like all bullshit aside, but nothing's coming into mind. Let me see. Okay. I liked when we don't do it often, and I guess because we live together. But when we didn't live together, and like sometimes he'll come over to like my house whenever I used to live with my sister, and like sometimes I didn't want to be there because I wouldn't get privacy there because like everybody loved Jonathan, especially the kids. So like they constantly were like wanting to be in my room or like talking to him, and then. So we would spend a lot of time in his home, which was cool. But sometimes I was like, damn, I'm tired of being just in your room. You know what I mean? Because I was too nervous to get out and be in the living room, like with his parents. Like I was barely even comfortable going to the restroom. Sometimes he had to walk me to the restroom. Like I just didn't really feel comfortable after a certain amount of time. So my favorite thing was we would just literally get in the car and we would just like drive. Like that's how we ended up with the car. Like we would just listen to music and like drive.
Just cruise around.
Yeah, like we literally just drive everywhere. We would end up in different cities and different places.
That's cool.
I love that. And we did that when we had COVID because we couldn't do anything. So like late at night, well not late at night, but late in the afternoon, we would just drive around to get out the house. Like I miss that. But we did that to spend time together. So I guess we don't do it now because we live together. But that was some good times. Like, that was some good times.
Yeah, it's always a good thing to still do because
Yeah.
like that gets us out the house. That really helps you out because you like to be outside the house.
Yeah.
Like you get all your energy back. You like once we come back home, you like all hyped up and everything. I'm like, where did all this energy come from? We've been outside for like 9 hours.
And I'm ready to go back out.
Yeah.
One time we're out all day. He was like, man, I'm tired. And I was like, you're going to sleep? And he's like, yeah, probably. And I was just like, but I'm bored. Like, he's like, we just went out all day. Like, yeah, it's crazy.
So what are some things y'all are still not comfortable with? Like even though you're a couple, like you know how you're still not comfortable, farting in front of him, or you're not comfortable, like taking a shit and him hearing you, too.
Oh my God.
Like stuff like that. What are you still not fully comfortable with him yet?
What about me? Oh, you're asking me too.
Yeah, it was both of y'all.
there's nothing.
Really? So you're
There's sometimes I get insecure with myself, so sometimes I do ask him to leave the room when I want to change, or I ask him to turn around, and he'll be like, he'll be like just an example, like I just saw you, you know what I mean, and I just be like, okay, well I don't want you to see me right now, like, but like when I'm feeling not really feeling myself, but like feeling comfortable with myself, I like nothing, like literally nothing, like I. Like literally nothing. Like
Literally
Yeah.
nothing.
yeah, I was gonna give examples, but like that might be.
You
don't have any.
No, I do have some, but it's like I don't know if I want to get comfortable with that. Like sometimes, like I'll tell him it's like, oh, I gotta fart. It would be like in the bed. And then sometimes, like, he tickles me so I can fart. And then we just laugh it off. Sometimes I tell him, like, I need a fart, but I don't want to. You know what I mean? So, and then I cough, and then I fart because I coughed. Like,
you needed something to trigger that home.
yeah, pretty much. Sometimes I'd be pooping, and he'll just walk right into the restroom and have a whole conversation with me, and I'm just like, I am pooping. He's like, yeah, but let me tell you about my day, and I'm just like,
because like every time I come off for work, you're still in the restroom. Like I get off an hour later, and you're just in there.
But
just chilling.
I don't get here. I don't get here till like 7:30, boys.
So you're in
don't
there for
play
30
with me.
minutes?
Yeah, dead ass. I'll be honest with that.
Good.
Yeah, because I just sit there and I look at all the TikTok. Because I usually go to TikTok and I have like all these unread messages from like Adriana, Denise, Areli.
Just catching
like,
up with everything.
yeah, I'm catching up with everything, and I'm there for like 30 minutes. And then sometimes he gets home and I still don't get out. So he do be busting in there, but it's just like that's my me time. Like I love being in the restroom.
Yeah.
Well, for me, this is gonna be personal, but I don't think I'll ever be comfortable with this. I don't like it when you pluck my chest hairs.
Oh my
Like
god.
that, it feels so uncomfortable to me. Like I can't, like I don't even want to do it.
I thought it was gonna be something serious. Like,
Me too. I'm like, what? I'm thinking about a whole different
a
thing.
whole scenario.
Oh, no,
a
no,
whole
no,
scene.
I'm like, you just asked me to do this not too
That's
long
for
ago.
Okay, continue.
That's for a different episode.
Okay, wait though. Okay, so I don't like hairy men. Okay, Jonathan is not hairy, but sometimes when we're laying down, or sometimes I'm just rubbing on his chest, and I'll feel like 4 or 5 hairs, and it bothers me because it's just
Those
random, and I don't want to plug them. So it takes me like days. It takes me days for me to get him to let me plug those 5 little hairs, and it's like the worst time for him. And I'm like, it was that fast. He was like, that was forever.
Yes.
Like that's literally why. Then like I don't know. It makes me happy.
Nah, you tripping.
Yeah, it makes
Like,
me
nah,
happy.
you tripping.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So like that's just me being weird. Like it's a thing that bothers me. And he was just like, he's told me just to like he'll let me shave it. Look, those 5 little hairs, fucking shave.
Yeah,
But
I'd
it's
rather
just
that.
but it does. I think about it and it doesn't satisfy me.
And then you
Bitch, what
still try
else do
to
you
pluck
want?
those non-hairs out of there.
I do.
She's
I
let me
like
get the tweezers.
I like plugging. I like ingrown hairs. I'm always trying to get his, and sometimes he doesn't let me. He lets me right here in his beard. He'll
Yeah, that
let
gets
me.
bad there, so that's fine.
So that'd be like okay. And I get excited. I go get everything ready. But yeah. But all right, I think that's a little bit about us. Questions that I'm assuming y'all wanted to ask because y'all never asked that before.
Yeah.
So
I'm trying to get
hopefully-
personal.
So it was fun though. So let us know if y'all want to like know us better, or if y'all would like for me and Jonathan to ask Denice and Sergio some questions.
Yeah, give us some more topics on what y'all want us to talk about. Shit, y'all can get to know us a lot more.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Like we are some really, really dope people. We fun. We all funny in our own way.
Yeah, and hey, we're also always open to special guests, new guests. You can always be a part of it too. You know what I mean?
Over
like,
the phone and shit.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah. What's a good way for them to communicate with us? Like email or
Email, yeah. Email me. I was playing. No, I guess the best way that you can contact me, it will be literally in any social media like Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. It's literally it be Karina, all together, like no spaces or anything like that. And my Facebook is Karina Olivas. So like if you can comment on my status and my page, you can Snapchat me, like anything. I'm always open. Even if you want us to.
Okay, well I don't know about that Snapchat thing. Some guys be tripping.
Okay, y'all heard Jonathan, guys. Don't fuck with him.
Yeah, don't be fucking with me.
So yeah, like that's one way that you can contact me. I am an active Facebook person, so anything you can always find me on there. Anything, like literally anything. We do have a podcast coming about somebody has requested for us to talk about. So y'all stay tuned about that because it's very interesting. And I would actually like the public to participate in the next podcast that we will be having out next week. So, but with that being said, we're going to go ahead and end this one now. Hopefully you feel a little bit closer to who's behind the podcast. And then you finally got to actually hear my boyfriend and his stuff. But all right, that's out. Once again, this is your girl Karina.
Yo, boy, Serge.
And Jonathan.
Dang.
All right, bye guys.
See ya.